Today we're going to be doing some hurricane preparation because there is yet another hurricane coming. So I need to store all of my cars. We're going to transport them, and I guess we're going to ride out the whole hurricane within this vlog. So let's do it. The Camaro until tomorrow. Well, actually I'll use it until tomorrow. We'll store it, but the Audi needs to go there because I'm not going to leave it out here with the trees, the rain, and the flooding that's possibly going to happen. Sally's going to stay here. I might wrap it in like some clear thing or plastic, and then the older Mustang needs to go too because my mom wants to put her car in this garage. So we're going to be transporting a whole bunch of them to my new house. If you guys haven't checked out that video, I recently did a video on that showing where I'm living now. So let's take all of these over there and make sure that they're tied down and secure. My garage, or my new one, should fit all of these no problem. And then probably Luke's car too, because he's kind of scared for the storm. Bro, don't tell me my key battery died. Replace the battery, so she should be good now. And then we will take this over there. I think this storm is going to be pretty bad even here, even though we're not really in the cone. But mainly because of the rain and the flooding. Like, these neighborhoods are already flooded from the past hurricane that just hit a week ago. And that's the only concern I have here.
A few moments later.
This order of business here is to move the lawnmower out of the way. So I just took it on a test drive. It's got some steam. It is burning crazy amounts of oil. It is not good. But
I got her man trying to hit me on the hotline. Head bitch real thick, sounding on dot man. Hold the wine, boy, you fast. Send her back home to a chick, cause you know the boy ain't fast. What you running with a real thing? Sort of like a meal thing. Head ready, you was a deal thing. What you trying to pay a field day? Let me see the car, know how you feel, how you feel, babe. Let me know what the feel, babe. Already in the car, so it's up on the pay. Yeah, folks with the chip on the gun play. You do the break away, let me go straight. Got the big up, big girl. Only good, big girl. Got the big up.
I don't know if that thing has a brake or not, but I just crashed it. Does it have a brake? Uh-oh. The Camaro will go in here too. Luke's car is also going in here, and we'll pack up and hopefully everything's okay. If it starts flooding, I will come over here and jack the cars up, put them on jack stands, and hopefully everything will be good. Officially 8 hours before the storm hits, you can see that it is already flooding in a lot of the neighborhoods around here, and we haven't even gotten the bulk of the rain, which is not a good thing. But good news here, the storm actually shifted more south last night. It looked like it was actually going to come hit West Palm. It was getting very close. Now it shifted more north up to Port St. Lucie, about an hour away. So we might actually not get hit directly in the path of this storm. It might just be like the outskirts and tropical storm conditions, which I'm hoping for because I don't want to get hit by the storm full swing, have the flooding happen, and then lose my cars, obviously, and then have other things happen too. I mean, the cars are obviously the least pressing matter. Well-being of everyone in my family and everyone is like on top, but I just don't want that to happen. So hopefully the storm keeps moving north and doesn't hit this area. If you guys aren't from Florida, this is what the conditions look like before a hurricane. It's like honestly not that bad, but then once it hits, it hits. The winds are going to start to pick up very soon though. Apparently we're getting like 50-mile-an-hour winds within the next 3 hours, so might see some destruction there. It's still pretty far out from the actual storm, but you can see it's kicking up. I went to the gym. It's about 3 hours later from the last clip, and it's getting progressively worse. We have multiple tornado watches in effect, and I'm going to be working on the car in the garage because it's not hitting until later, but you can see our tornado watches here. There is multiple severe weather alerts, but I think we'll pull through. currently editing a YouTube video for all of you. It is the FL2K vlog that is going up the night of the hurricane. But as you can see, the storm now moved even further north, and I don't think we're actually going to get anything. Not even rain, possibly some slight rain. But what I'll go ahead and do is pull an all-nighter so I can get most of the footage of the rain when it does come through. We did get tornadoes, but I think that was pretty much the end of it. I don't think anything else is going to happen. The original track was literally including West Palm Beach, but not anymore. Let's go check out what it looks like outside right now. So that did occur was earlier today, about 15 minutes from my house. I don't know if I said that yet, but I have footage of it from people that were local to Wellington. So that's literally 15 minutes from where I live. That thing was insane looking. It flipped a couple of semis. It's all on picture and video. I mean, kind of mental to think about, but these are the conditions that we're dealing with right now. Gusty, not like we actually have anything going on here. Tornadoes, I think, were the worst of it, but I don't want to jinx it. We may have something develop later tonight. It is currently 11, maybe around 5 o'clock in the morning, it will get bad. We will see. So this is the closest the storm is going to get to us for the remainder of it actually being on the East Coast. And it definitely has gotten a lot worse immediately. So it's very gusty. It's like 60-mile-an-hour winds. Let's go out there. I'll show you all what that feels like in just a second. So pretty freaking windy, but we are actually not getting much rain. Think this heavy thing would tip, but as you all can tell, there is the first damage we got from the storm here. If you look around, we are the only house with power right now because the generator is on and providing power. You guys would not believe what I just saw happen. I saw a transformer blow up. It woke me up, actually. So all this wind finally... Oh, wow. Okay, did not think that the tree was going to break like that. Well, anyways, as I was saying, all this wind finally got to the power, and nobody has power besides us. And over there, they don't have power. I can hear our generator running. It is loud. Next door neighbor doesn't have power. Wow. I saw the transformer go brrr, and it was just like sparks everywhere. And then the generator kicked on. Thank God we have a generator. You hear it running. It must be like right there.
The next day.
Obviously, we survived the storm. Luke is going to give it some bumps. So obviously, it's the day after. We're going to see if my car survived. I think they did with no problem, but I also wanted to go see some of the tornado damage so you guys can see how bad these storms can get. And we didn't even get technically hit by the hurricane, not even the outer bands, but we had a bunch of tornadoes, and I want to see the damage to show you all. As far as my neighborhood goes, there's actually no power in any of these houses. It went out last night, as I showed you all, and it still hasn't come back on. So the reason why we have power is because we have the generator. I also explained that, but you can see what the yard looks like. And these were only like 60 to 70 mile-an-hour wind gusts at the worst. And the tree has lost all its branches. I mean, it's all over the yard. That's why they've got cleanup going up there. And we've got the same thing going on here, except we didn't hire anybody to clean it up. I'm probably gonna have to clean it up. So that is crazy. Whole tree went down right here. Yeah, so we literally don't have any street lights here too. They are all off. So this entire block, and I bet you that neighborhood too, does not have power still. And I reported it, but apparently there's like over 1 million people with no power right now in South Florida alone. Kind of sketched out because this is the neighborhood where I keep my car, right? And this tree completely fell. Like, this is craziness. Oh my gosh. It uprooted completely. What the heck? All good. You saw that dust cloud? Let's see if we have power here. Other house doesn't have power still. Oh, there's power in this neighborhood. Walked towards the golf course, yeah, but you can see what that tornado did. There was a whole bunch of debris everywhere. Wait till you guys see over there. This is crazy, man. So it ripped right through here. It went from this side. I don't know how it didn't hit those houses, or maybe they're just structurally sound. Then it went all the way over there. You can see the house is damaged. We'll go through that neighborhood to check that out next. But I mean, we don't get tornadoes like this, so I don't think anybody's really prepared for it. This isn't Oklahoma. We're not used to it. And that's why it took a lot of people by surprise. And especially being so far away from the storm, it kind of came out of nowhere. So we're gonna go over to the other side in just a second, but I mean, the fact that this happened here is insane. I want to see those houses, what they look like right now. And then there's one more spot where this same tornado went through closer to my house, like 10 minutes away down the street, and did a bunch of this over there too. So we'll check that out next. Look at that, there's like flooding over there too. The whole thing is flooded. Dude, that house is bad.
I want to say all of our thoughts and prayers and everything goes out to the families that were extremely affected on the West Coast. We were pretty fortunate to get as little as we did, but it's just absurd that even a little tornado like this did this here. So
Had it like real bad flooding and like the 130-mile-an-hour winds. This is nothing compared to that, and it's bad. So Naples, Sarasota, the west coast of Florida, not good, man.
there's a reason this was one of the worst hurricanes in history. So Milton, screw you.
That's pieces of people's roof, shingles all over the place. That looks to be someone's roof. Is that roof right there, Luke? Insulation on there and everything?
Yeah. That's what the shingles go onto.
Yeah, someone's roof just ripped off.
It's probably that house right there.
Wow. Cops are here too. See that? The cops are here? Yeah, over there.
It's a ribbon.
Probably from inside someone's house, bro. That's a horse ribbon.
7/16/78.
That is nuts. Looks to be a door on the top of the tree. Wow. Holy crap. That's where the same tornado like reformed and then took out here. This is probably the worst of it. This looks worse than the other place.
This is absurd.
Oh yeah. Look at that. Jeez, you see that car? It's mangled. Yeah, that car is mangled. Want to get through this part of the road? No. It's dead end anyways. Whoa. Spot is much worse, and this is literally on the same street that I live on. You just go down the road 10 minutes. Check it out. This pickup was taken by the tornado from that house all the way there. Wow. Got done speaking to the boys over there. That's their parents' house. Well, one of them is his cousin. They're big car guys. They follow me, and they're cleaning up for their parents. But basically, they told me they didn't even know that this thing was coming. They had no warning. It just kind of happened and destroyed a whole bunch of things. Behind me is a truck that came from this person's yard. It flew over. That went into their house. This one flew over here. I mean, this tornado was pretty powerful to do this. And then you could see their house start cleaning up. They've got a whole bunch of cool cars though. He said he's got R8, 2JZ, S14, all this stuff. And I offered them some waters, but they said they were good. The magnitude of this storm and what it did to my area is nuts. I'm gonna go around probably tomorrow and ask people if they want water, because I have a whole stock of water that I didn't use because the storm didn't hit me that bad. But these people need it, so we'll ask.
Yeah, he did actually. Some guy offered him $100K to buy a new boat and a contract to make 50 grand a month.
Back from seeing all the carnage and mayhem, we got our power back. So I guess ours was just a blown up transformer. That's what I witnessed at night. It wasn't as bad as them with all the downed lines from the tornado. But once again, I offered to go help them out tomorrow, so I probably will. I got a text back that said probably in the afternoon. I'll keep them posted, come out there, maybe clean up some trees and that type of stuff. But now you guys can see the scale of what happened here. We actually really had to look for that damage, so I don't think a lot of people are going to know about it. It's probably not going to be covered that much, but that just gives you some reference there. And I will also keep you guys updated on if there's any like GoFundMe for the people that live in those neighborhoods to, you know, recover some of the funds that they just lost with this horrible weather event. But if you guys want to continue to see updates on that, let me know, and stay tuned on the channel. That's pretty much going to do it for this video, so I'm going to head out now.
Their whole ceiling peeled off.
It's inside out.
That sucks. No, wait, did their house move?
Huh?
Their house wasn't this close to the road. Was it?